Here we are, it's Diesel. It's 7:30 in the morning and he wants to play. As always, drop it then. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go on. Does this guy ever rest? He does not rest. And also I have the weirdest dog going in the world. Who's that? Speak! Look at him. Angry as fuck. Go on! That's it. Go on, lad. Right, just making my meal number one. Got an awful cough. It's really annoying because I was on the way to the gym yesterday and I heard on the radio, like, if you have a continuous cough for more than 3 weeks, it could be cancer. And I'm thinking, fucking great. I've had a cough for a while now. I feel alright, but it's just stuck at the back of my throat. I don't know if it's the time of year. Anyway, cooking up meal number one. Can you see the clock from here? It's coming up to 8 o'clock. My train days and rest days are very much the same in terms of meal timings. However, on a rest day, I like to finish my meals a little bit earlier. So typically on a training day, I finish my eating around 9 o'clock at night, just because obviously I have to train and it kind of pushes back meals a little bit. The routine leading up to the training time doesn't change on a rest day at all. The only difference is I probably finish my meals about 8 o'clock on a rest day. So yeah, 4 whole eggs, and then I'm also gonna have some bagels. The New York style bagels this time. I like the Warburton ones just because I haven't got to cut them. How lazy is that? New York ones are very, very good. They're actually quite big as well. I like fucking big.
Yeah, boy.
Lower foods. I'm not going to be one of the guys that wears a badge of honour. So pretty, that's not something you want to be proud of. 50 pounds past my stage weight. That's not the start our schedule. So, our coach is a partnership. Always, it's not a dictatorship. This is exactly why I've got. I'm coaching myself. It's not like I'm coaching myself because.
Welcome to meal number one. It's coming at 8 AM in the morning, usual sort of routine. In my shaker this morning, you probably already know what I've got. The AM priming stack, or just the AM priming. I keep saying stack, like, where does that come from? There must be like another ingredient that goes with that, I swear. But I've got the AM priming, oh, it says AM priming stack. It's probably why, because it is actually the AM priming stack, George. Fucking sort your bean out, alright? Sort your bean out, it's fucking too early. Got some glutamine is creatine, and we do have some glutamine as well, so that goes in the shaker. We'll give you a little taste test. Pineapple-y. Delicious. And the only 2 real supplements I take first thing in the morning is vitamin D3 K2, 2 capsules of vitamin C, which is 2,000 milligrams of that. Just at the moment I've got a bit of a sniffle, a bit of a cold. I'll watch some YouTube. I've got 4 whole eggs, large eggs if anyone gives a shit, 2 New York style bagels, and I normally have an apple, Pink Lady apple, with this first thing in the morning. However, I've ran out and I didn't realise, so after this I'm going to go to the shop, buy my Pink Lady apples, and then I'm going to take Diesel for a walk. I normally polish off, so 1.5 litres, about an hour and a half upon wake, pretty much. So always keep on top of my hydration, and I'll watch some YouTube videos. As we can see, sorry Meg, I've accidentally got a bit of a mugshot pause here on you, which I don't mean. And yeah, same shit, same routine, doing the same stuff. And I had someone comment on my YouTube video the other day saying, George, I've seen this plenty of times before. The thing that I want you to see from these videos and my eating and stuff like that, it generally is the same sort of stuff, and to be very good at this, you need to fall in love with doing the same sort of stuff. And I absolutely love my life. I love doing the same shit every single day. For that comment, fuck you. You may notice as well that I do not season anything on this plate right now. The bagels are dry. Eggs have got no salt and pepper on it at all. And this goes back to what I said ages ago about using those as tools. But right now, my appetite's probably been the best it's been for a while. Like, I'm at peak body weight right now, and I seem to be putting food away quite easily. For me, right now, it's important to use those sort of things as tools. And yes, you might say it's just a little bit of butter, a little bit of salt and pepper. These little things add up, I tell you. They really do, because I've had the lowest appetite of my life at some points, and it's not nice. I'm waffling. I'm letting this food go cold for 3 minutes. Am I fucking delusional? Them ones for the YouTube. Let's eat this. Let's crack on with the day, and I'll see you in the next bit, innit? Just proof that I am eating my apple, because nowadays in 2021 we have to prove it, we have to show people that we're doing it for people to believe us. It's tragic, right? You know what time it is. Diesel! Fetch it, let's go. Big boss. Yeah, my G. Go on, get it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, big boss. Oh, fuck me leg. So, as always, usual time when we walk the dog, nothing changes there. On rest days I do probably a little bit less in terms of expenditure because I'm obviously not commuting to the gym, and where I park the gym is like 1,000 step walk there, 1,000 step back from the gym to the car park, and obviously I'm accumulating steps throughout the session itself just by moving about. So I probably still stick to 10,000 steps on my rest days. I obviously have a German Shepherd, so I need to take that into consideration. He's a big dog, he needs to go for walks. That's the commitment, and that's what I had to do. No, well, knowing when I got him, I knew he had to go on big walks, exercise, that sort of stuff. And I hate seeing big dogs not be off the lead and exercise, but that's a completely different fucking subject. I've always been a big fan, keeping active regardless of what phase I'm in, whether it's contest prep, dieting, off season. I always will move about. I'm not someone who just sits there and does nothing. I think it helps with digestion, especially in off season. I used to be a big fan of going for these little walks after I ate. However, I was like, how much, I could be fucked after a while. I was like, how much longer can I continue doing this for? So I do a big walk in the morning, big walk or a bit of smaller walk in the evening time, and then that's pretty much me done for the day. And then outside of that, I just try and put my feet up and relax as much as I can, because I need to remember as well, George, it's a rest day, and rest days are here to recover, get you back into your next training session full of energy, feeling recovered. So I try and make sure that I'm on point with all of it. It's hard when I've got a fucking dog that just wants to play all the time. Go back. Go back. Okay, you proceed to sit down. Good morning, hope you're okay. First of all, thank you so much for your message. Really appreciate it. I appreciate that you watch the YouTube. I also appreciate that you tune into every video whilst you're doing your cardio sessions as well. It means more than what you know. If you have any questions or any concerns about your training nutrition, feel free to drop me a message. Thank you, mate. I love, it's pretty crazy. I sometimes think I'm a dickhead, but little messages like that, yeah, they do honestly go really far. And I always try and make an effort. Like if you message me on Instagram, I always try and make an effort to get back to you with a voice note, because those little things, they mean a lot to some people. They really do. And I think if you're trying to build a brand, a business, you have to have good engagement with your audience. So thanks everyone that does message me, I really appreciate it. I feel a bit like a twat sometimes replying like that. I always like to go a bit above and beyond, you know. Back in for meal number 2. So the time is, hopefully I've got no messages there, 11:28, and we're looking for meal number 2. So yeah, I eat every rest day, 2.5 hours. It's kind of how I like to spread it out. At the moment I'm not food focused at all. Like I could probably easily go throughout the rest of this day and not eat. And that's the problem with being in a gaining phase for so long, is you just literally do not care about food. I do miss that sort of feeling where I used to look forward to my food, but saying that, it used to be a terrible feeling because time used to go a lot slower. So you can't really win with me, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. We're gonna have 100 grams of, and you know what this meal is already, like you've been following the channel, you know full well what I'm about to do. Making the old cream of rice, the caramel biscuit flavour, unreal. They actually do them in bags now, because let's be honest, I was disappointed in the tubs. They had a big tub like this, yeah, fucking, it was just filled like with cream of rice. Like, what a waste of a tub, innit? It was like this, yeah, it was like this tub filled to about here. Like, what's the point? Why do companies do that, you fucking wankers? I'm not saying that you're wankers anyway. Whoa, it's all that lighting out. That's a problem with these bloody cameras, they're lighting shite. 100 grams of cream of rice, 400 millilitres of water going straight in there. Stir it, put it in the microwave for about 1.5 minutes. Get out, stir, minute, stir. Just use your fucking wrist. Like, look how good I am on my wrist. Come on, you know I'm fucking good. And you know what I'm thinking as well. Enough waffling. Let's just put this in the microwave, because I'm actually getting a bit hungry now. And when I get angry, I want to scream. The secret is to overcook it a little bit, so it's a little bit cementy, if that's a word. Add a little bit of water to it. Give it a good stir again. Honestly, yeah. Tag me, if you think you're better than me when it comes to cream of rice and making it, tag me in your story. I want to see this shit. Because I don't believe you. And I think at the moment, nobody is better than me making cream of rice. I am the fucking king on the internet of cream of rice. And if you want to challenge me, Feel free, I'm here all day. I can make this shit all day. Honestly, look at this. This is not stuff you see on a day-to-day basis. Look at that bad boy, the fucking brightness on this camera. Look at that. No bubbles whatsoever, perfect consistency. Now we're talking. I think it's important in your off seasons. One thing I've learned with my appetite is like put a bit of effort in with your food. Like make it look a little bit pretty. Like my Korean rice, yeah, I used to have it like cement. I think fuck this was eating. Now I make a little bit more effort with it, and it's more pleasing to the eye. So I'm looking forward to eating this meal when I look at it now. Little things like that in your off season, they do add up, man. So make your food a little bit presentable. Saying that, I just made eggs and bagels earlier with no salt, no pepper. So I'm contradicting myself, and I really dickhead. I want 200. There we go. Bosh. Ah man, yeah, hear me now, rude boy. That's my Jamaican accent, by the way. Shut Jamaican, man. Yeah, man. A little bit of pink salt on there. Just a little bit. Probably a gram. Yeah, a gram easy. And usually I have dark chocolate, but this is all I have left. Not even one square of it. So I need to go to the shop and get more dark chocolate. I seem to be running out in this video quite drastically. So 8 grams. That's poverty, bro. Right, so meal number 2. 100 grams cream of rice, 200 grams of blueberries, and 50 grams of the Perform Whey double chocolate flavour, which you get from Supplement Mad, and I always use my code. Gram of salt, and I have the Poverty 9 grams of dark chocolate, like I said earlier. I will then proceed to watch some YouTube videos. So right now, I'm still finishing off Kuba's video from this morning. I'm 21 minutes deep into it. So Kuba or Meg, if you're watching, see you guys soon. And I don't know why I did that. And I also will finish off the rest of this water. I literally drink about 4.5 litres a day. Probably will have an energy drink today, so that'll be about 5 litres in total. And I do count the energy drink towards my total intake. Add to my total intake for the day, so it will be roughly about 5 litres. I like to kind of like, it's 11:45 right now, and I've nearly done 3 litres already. As you can probably tell, I like to get it done and dusted quite early, and then I can cap it off towards the end of the day and just sip it when I need to. Or not have anything at all, like a few hours before I go to bed, because the worst is like getting up 3-4 times a night going for a piss. We don't want to do that, fucking stuttering around in the dark because you don't want to turn any lights on because you don't want any daylight or blue light exposure. So yeah, waffling now. Eat the damn food, George. Watch the video.
I know I keep saying it, but I'm very fortunate to live the life that I live. And I appreciate it a lot more.
You may notice in this video I'm using multiple cameras. I do apologise. Use my pocket camera because I am going to the shop and I don't really want to carry around a big camera with a microphone and get kicked out of fucking Sainsbury's. On that note, I'm going food shopping. So rest days, I food shop. Don't know why. I just feel like rest day, I have more time and it's just easier for me to stock up over there. I'm weird. Basically, I'm a bit of a weirdo. I hate going to the shop once a week and just doing my food shopping. Fuck that. Because the vegetables supermarkets are terrible. Not that I get meat from the supermarket, but it's normally shit. And I'm thinking, you know what? Let's just save myself the hassle, innit? And just go every other day. Even though that might sound hassle to some people, for me, it just annoys me seeing fucking mouldy vegetables in the fridge. So I don't even bother right now. So yeah, we're off to do that. I might go and get a cheeky sunbed right now. Oh, fuck it, why not, eh? You only live once, YOLO, innit? YOLO.
Timing starts there.
Delicious. Sunbed done. Energy drink consumed, or consuming. I said to myself, I am not going to be relying on these. And I have been consuming them a lot more recently. I've just promised myself to stick to them on rest days. So rest days it is. I get to about 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I must admit I start flagging. Like I just have this sort of lethargic tiredness come over me where I need a nap. I don't like napping throughout the day because I know I won't sleep at night, so I've gone for just an energy drink instead. So cheers on that one. We're gonna go food shopping now and we're gonna crack on with the rest of the day. We've got 3 more meals left. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog already. If it's shit, please let me know. I'd appreciate it. Whoa, shit, bro. Oh. That is food shop done. Make sure you wear your seatbelts, yeah? Is this camera zoomed in? One of my pet peeves, yeah, I know I'm gonna moan here when going shopping anyway. One of the things I hate about supermarket shopping is lack of self-awareness. Sorry about that. Lack of self-awareness. They're just walking down aisles like it's a fucking museum, like an art gallery. Or they're standing right in front of the shelf that you need to get at. It's like someone curling dumbbells or doing like an exercise in front of the dumbbell rack. And it's like, could you move out the way so other people can get to the dumbbells? It's like that. Lack of self-awareness, come on. Especially the old fuckers as well, Jesus. Old bastards are fucking terrible for it. Oh, God, I don't want to get old. You know them ones where you see old person like, fuck that, I ain't getting old. But I am. This is everything that I get from the shop. Just a little bit of a top up as usual. Got myself chicken breast, some beef mince, which Diesel goes for a packet of this a day. So it's mainly for him. However, I'm gonna nick about 200 grams of it right now for the next meal. Got some microwave rice just for some convenience. Some rice noodles from Sainsbury's. Really nice. Have that with my stir fry later. Stocked up some dark chocolate, as you saw from earlier, ran out. Got some asparagus, my favourite. The black bean garlic sauce, absolute classic. 3 packets of the frozen blueberries. Got the eggs and the doorbells. Just sorry about that, as I was saying. Got eggs, stir fry, mushroom stir fry, veg. And that's pretty much it. That's all I go through for the next couple of days. I'll be doing the exact same. It's just rinse and repeat the same old sort of stuff. Kind of action now, it's just coming towards 2:30. I'm gonna make my 3rd meal of the day, and I'm also gonna prep the rest of my meals for today as well, just so I don't have to do it later. And obviously my parents will be cooking later, and I'm on a bit of a schedule when it comes to eating, so I don't have to wait around, all that sort of shit. So what I do is I just play some music. I've got my little Bose speaker here, and we're just gonna listen to some music.
I love Chris Rich.
And meal prep. Don't wanna risk my life. Smash the beat in the On that note, whilst I'm preparing my next meal, I've seen a few people get the old microwave steamer from TK Maxx. Get it. Honestly, if you're watching and debating it, just seriously buy it. 2.5 minutes, got my asparagus in it, 2.5 minutes in the microwave, and seriously, you are good to go. And it just makes everything fucking easy. I'm all about efficiency. I'm obviously, I care to an extent about how my food looks, but I'm just all about getting it in. Getting it in, I don't give a shit sometimes. Okay. Meal number 3 is coming to you. Meal number 3 is coming to you at 2:57, basically 3 o'clock. And I still got to finish, like I've got that much left of my monster, which I totally forgot about. And I don't know why I even said that. This meal is very boring. It's the same shit all the time. I like to incorporate a little bit of red meat on the rest days. No particular reason, I just quite like red meat, and it's just a good way of getting in some more dietary fats, even though I still go for 5%. So I've got 200 grams, 5% lean mince, 250, so 1 microwave packet of, what was it, long grain rice? Yeah, long grain rice, and like 100 grams of asparagus with some salt. Again, I do not season anything. The only thing I seasoned actually is a little bit of salt and pepper on the mince, because I think it actually tastes quite nice. But other than that, no sauces, no ketchup, no anything else. We just eat it fucking raw like this because we're fucking nutters, alright? I wouldn't be in this position without you guys. It sounds soppy, it sounds the typical sort of shit that people say, but generally when I say that, I mean. So as ever, love for everyone that supports the channel and continues watching me. I'm gonna eat this now because I'm fucking waffling as always. I always do that, just make food and waffle and just let it go cold and just not enjoy it. So I'm gonna see you guys after I've ate this, probably. Yes, it's probably a good idea, George, isn't it? The thing I try and do with eating right now is I separate being on my phone and eating. Like, phone, when eating, goes over there. I do not go on it. And I just literally watch like YouTube videos. The reason I do that is I'm on my phone quite a lot. Obviously, a lot of my work is on my phone. It just is what it is. And I just need to not have that relationship in terms of when I'm eating, I'm working. Because I'm still replying to clients. I'm still fucking replying to DMs, all that sort of stuff. So try and separate the two. I'm watching Brandon Harding, so I'm going to watch his latest video. He's just uploaded literally like 3 minutes ago. I'm such a fanboy. And eat this. And yeah, that's try and switch off. One challenge I want you to do after this video is try and not sit on your phone whilst eating. Give it a go. See how you feel, see how you get on, or just completely ignore the fuck I just said. We have a delivery. Hey, calm it down, you, yeah? Jesus, that's it. Get angry with it. That's it. You're such an angry dog, I like it. We've got a delivery, we're gonna open up. I'm so fucking wrong, I'm so wrong. Sports has sent me out one of his new flavours to try, candy apple flavour. This is a very, very good stim-based pre-workout. One of my favourites. So definitely, if you want to try a new pre-workout, give this one a go. You can get it from Supplement Mads if you use my code George10. You can also get it from Conti Sports if you don't want to support me and you want to actually support the brand. But let's be honest, you know you want to support me in it. So thank you, Jack, for sending this out. Really appreciate it. Looking forward to trying this in one of my next leg sessions, that's for sure. Or even just one of my sessions. I might try it tomorrow. Should I try it tomorrow? We'll try it tomorrow. Fuck it. Right, back to my next meal. It's going to be a stir fry. You probably guessed. That is a stir fry there. I'm going to put this in a bowl. And I think it's still a little bit warm from earlier. Yeah, it is actually. So I'm just going to eat it like that. The time is, it's just gone 5:30. So like I said, I try and get my meals done nice and early so I can just not think about eating for a couple of hours. Because believe me, when you get to this point where you've been in a 2-year off season, I don't care about food. If anything, I don't want to eat it. I can't be bothered. So I know it's a part of what I do. It's basically a job, almost feels like a job at the moment. But just cutting that off for like 8 o'clock for the last like hour, 2 hours, I don't need to think about anything. I'm like, yes, I don't need to eat anymore. It's tragic, really. It really, really is, because there's people out there starving right now, would love to eat the food that I'm eating. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint. Yeah, shit. Feel guilty now. Right, let me explain meal number 4. So we have 160 grams of raw weight chicken. So the chicken that I cooked earlier, I basically, don't know why, I've just got this number in my head. 320 grams is what I cook raw. So divide that by 2, 160. I've got 300 grams of rice noodles, which is basically the whole packet. And then I've got my mushroom stir, what did I just say then? What is coming out of my fucking gob? What is that? Yeah? Just calm down, George. I have, I'm trying to thought now. I have half a packet of the mushroom stir-fried vegetables. Black bean garlic sauce, mix it all in. Oh, a very good meal, but quite big when you think about it. This is quite a big bowl. This is quite a lot of food. So that's meal number 4. I'm going to enjoy this. It smells terrific, and not much else to say. I've got to take the dog out after this, so a little bit of a walk in the evening. That will be done around about 6ish. Then we will have our last meal about 8. Then I'll shower, relax. I've just uploaded my next YouTube video. I've just made the thumbnail for it. So as you can see there, that's the thumbnail. Looking doom and gloom as ever, which we love. And yeah, so far so good. So I hope you enjoy the last video that you've seen. I hope you're enjoying this video, as I've probably said about 100 times. I must admit, I'm lacking behind on the water. I've still got probably over a litre to drink, and it's 5 o'clock now, and I want to cap it off between like 8, 9, so I better get this fucking down me. So I might just pour it in here, you know, just make it into soup. Enough waffling, just eat the fucking food. You get the gist of what I'm trying to do here. Macros have already been on the screen. All right, see you in a bit.
final meal of the day, and that is coming at 8:17 in the evening, so normally about an hour earlier than what I usually would do, which is cool. We have, well, I have 100 grams of jasmine rice, 160 grams of raw chicken breast, 40 grams of mature cheddar cheese, and then I have some red peppers which I fried on the pan. And this is my last meal, so it looks absolutely fantastic, and the cheese is going to melt with the rice, and then chicken and cheese is just delicious. I'm going to look forward to that. And I've also just uploaded a new YouTube video. Make sure you go watch that shit. And I'm going to watch, what I'm going to watch on YouTube, George, other than myself. This is my options for today. I might watch top 10 unforgettable auditions on X Factor. And that is my rest day, full day of eating. Macros for that day: 416 carbs, 72 fat, 283 grams of proteins. Yeah, food is relatively high. I don't know how many calories that is off the top of my head, about 3,400 give or take. So quite a fair chunk of food. It's needed. It's at this point now where eating is a part of the day, as I mentioned to you, and I've fucking moaned and groaned about it in today's video. Comment below with a toaster if you've watched the whole thing. Really? Could I not thought anything better? Nah, toaster in it. Shout out the toaster. Shout if you've got this toaster as well, my G's, because some people do have the same stuff. Nobody cares about that at all, George. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I just kind of waffled a little bit, just thought I'd be sort of my normal self, my normal sort of character, and just upload it. Because sometimes I sit there and go, oh, should I say that? Should I do this? And I just think, fuck it, you know, it's me at the end of the day, this is what I do. I'm a bit of a weirdo. I do the same stuff every day, so I thought, why not show it? Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, drop a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
I'm a London scammer. Yeah. I see it, I want it, I click it. Nights in the bando, pirates whipping. Next day, man started clicking. No boo and waitress tipping. Bad beat, come and take this dinking. Codeine, that's what I'm sipping. Money, that's what I'm missing. Look, I'm a London scammer. I see it, I want it, I click it. Nights in the bando, pirates whipping. Next day, man started clicking. No boo and waitress tipping. Bad